Charlotte, reporting for Kids First, and today I'm interviewing Joshua Bassett, Garrett Renee, and Matt Cornett from High School the musical of the series, Season 2. I am so excited to talk to them about the huge cast and the family and some exciting things behind the scenes. So without further ado, let's get on into the interview. So as an actor, it's ideal to kind of have a triple threat. So what are kind of your strengths and weaknesses, or do you prefer, I don't know, dancing over acting, or?
I feel like they all sort of like inform each other. Like the better you get at singing, the better you are at like acting, and same with dancing. I think they kind of help each other, but I definitely feel the most insecure about my dancing at the moment. I would much rather act and sing all day, but that's just me.
Matt? Yeah, for sure.
I agree. I think for me, most definitely, like, dancing is probably my biggest weakness. Although I did learn throughout the course of like shooting the show and doing rehearsals for this, that dancing is such a confidence game that like the more confidence you have in it, the better you look. And like the more you're worried about how you're going to look in this and trying to look good, then the worse it's going to look. You just kind of got to let go and just like enjoy it.
It's so funny that your fear of looking embarrassing is what makes it embarrassing, you know?
Yeah.
Like that's what screws you up. Anyway.
I know. I must say, I don't really know which one. I guess like I love to sing, but I'm very particular about it. I'm very hard on myself. I'm like, okay, you gotta get this note right. And when I go flat or sharp, I'm like having a pen. It's a mess. But I would say I'm more critical on my singing. I feel like acting's super fun and dancing, not ballet though. I appreciate every single person that does ballet. I'm not good at it at all. But yeah, I think mostly my singing, I'm very critical on that.
Yeah, for sure. I've been doing ballet since I was 2.
Period. Go on.
The ballerina in the midst. That's great.
Well, I had to stop last year. I don't know. I'm just doing other stuff. But I think that's great that you guys are kind of, as I was talking to Julia and
Larry?
Yes, I'm bad with names. But like, it's great that you guys can like step out of your comfort zone, but at the same time, try other things and also connect with the things that you guys are learning. That's
yeah.
Awesome. And I know Nini is far away in the series. She's still part of the ensemble. I don't know if that's a spoiler or anything. Hopefully it's not. But what defines the bond between all of you guys? Because I think you guys are all like really united and definitely like a family.
Yeah, I think at a core level, we have a really strong foundation. Like as a family, I think that we all got to know each other so well in season 1 and got to really love each other. And like even through just like playing games, like we literally played games. We had game nights at least twice a week, you know. And I think that these people, you know, you really are able to see people at the core of their being and for who they are, and like really love them. And then as time goes on, everybody changes and things happen and it all evolves. But I think at the end of the day, there's that foundation that will, I think, be there for the rest of my life. So that's really special that we had that in this group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think being a cast member in this type of project is so special because on camera as well, you guys can see that you guys are all like such a family. And I think that's so special that you can see it in every single one of you.
Yeah, I think it helps the show too. It's like you can tell, you know, if like people are sort of like, it shines through on screen, I think, which is really cool.
Yeah, and I must say, like, I mean, we just like completely vibe, and like, even though, you know, Nini wasn't on set, you know, season 1, mad different. I was in every scene with homegirl, but you know, we still got to like hang out and everything, and she would come visit us on set. It was absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And what's really special about being a cast member in this type of project? Or is there anything, like, as you said, can you guys talk about kind of the game nights that you guys had?
Matt?
Anyone can answer.
Yeah. I think what makes this like super special just in general is the fact that like everyone is so close and the chemistry we have. I think that alone like makes it such a special experience. And not only like within the cast, but also within the crew and like our producers and our executives and everyone there. Like, our show, I've always said we have the best crew in television, and I think our crew is so incredible, not only at what they do, but also just like as people. I think we're extremely lucky to have those people on set. And the game nights we have are always fun. We're all so competitive. That's the thing. So like we all want to win everything. And there's this game that we play called Spicy Uno that gets really heated. And it's basically just Uno like on steroids. So it's a lot of fun. Yeah.
I've probably explained Spicy Uno more times than I've said my own full name in my life, just because of every time we play it, like somebody doesn't know the rules, and I'm like, okay, here we go. But Spicy Uno, I'm telling you, is like the best party game ever because it's the great equalizer, and it's one of those games where like you can be winning until you absolutely lose, because one of the things is like, you know, you can swap decks with like anybody you want. So somebody has like 20 cards and they swap with your one card, you're screwed. Anyway, Spicy Uno is great, and we have game nights all the time. Yeah, they get intense though. I'll say that. I have a video of Dara screaming at Frankie. I think when we played like Mafia once, because Frankie totally threw her under the bus.
He did. I mean, yes, literally, like I was Mafia and he was Mafia too, and then all of a sudden he was like, "Yeah, I think Dara's Mafia," and I was like, "Oh, really? This?"
It was actually genius if you think about it. Really threw everybody off your guys' scent.
He's so shady. No, I'm just kidding. I love him.
Yeah, I'm in middle school, but in our Zoom classes, sometimes we play Mafia as well. Because I'm not going to actual school, but that's really funny that you guys do that as well.
That's sick.
Yes, and now Among Us.
Yes, we play Among Us sometimes too, occasionally, but it's really fun.
Yeah.
So you guys are all in ensemble, but I think acting, as I've heard a lot, it's kind of like a game of tennis almost. You need someone else to elevate your game. So how do you guys kind of help each other make your performance good, if that makes sense?
I think naturally when you work with people who are really good at what they do, that it elevates your game. And I think I'm always inspired by everyone in the show, like when we start doing a rehearsal, I'm like, oh, I got to get it together. Like they're really on their game, or like they're really bringing it. And so I think it's a really healthy thing. It's not like a competitive thing. It's like, oh, wow. Like, even like with Matt and I, like Matt goes to the gym sometimes and I'm like, okay, if Matt's going to the gym, I got to go to the gym. Like, and then there's other times where like Matt's like, shoot, Josh is going to the gym. Like, now I got to go, So I think we sort of hold each other to a higher standard. And it's actually a really cool thing to just like, be inspired by the people you're around all the time.
Yeah, 100%. I would say the same thing. I mean, everyone in this cast is so talented. And I just feel like every day on set is like a learning experience, whether it be like learning dance moves from Sophia, learning comedy from Frankie or Julia or Larry, or just like anyone in the cast. I mean, like everyone is exceptional at what they do. And I'm just so blessed. I get to just visualize them in the works. They're absolutely amazing.
Yeah, I also think because everybody is so supportive of each other, that in itself is like such a huge thing, and there's like no judgmental, no judgment of anything, whether we're singing, dancing, acting. I think everybody is so extremely supportive. If somebody screws up a line or some choreography or like voice cracks in a song, like it's just always so much fun, and we have fun with it, and there's just never any judgment, and I think that is a huge thing.
Yeah, that's so heartwarming, and it seems like such a lovely, loving environment. Just by talking to you guys, I can already feel that you guys all really love and care about each other. So how was the working environment like in general?
Yeah, it was difficult with COVID because there's just a bunch of new rules, and like everybody has to stay distance, so it's like we really only take our masks off and see each other when we're like literally filming. Even during rehearsals we have our masks on, but it really is always a party where either Joe Sarfini's playing the piano and we're all crying to Grow As We Go by Ben Platt, or we are playing, what's the Jackbox game? It's Quiplash. Quiplash, or we're all playing Quiplash from a distance, I don't know, it's changed every day, but it really just is like a 6-month-long party from what I've seen.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys so much for talking with me. I had such a blast, and I love the new season so much, and I'm so excited to see more from you guys. Thank you.
Thank you so much for taking the time. Appreciate it. Thank you. Peace.
Yep.
Hearts.
Thank you all so much for watching. I had a blast. If you liked this video as much as I did, make sure to give this a big thumbs up and check out some of our other Kids First reviewers and reporters on this channel. Bye, everyone.
It's going to take all of us.
May the best school win. Buckle up, Wildcats. This party's just getting started.